Y'all know I love it when I walk up to my restore and I see these buggy loads of items. So they had all these fabric rolls for $1 each. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, and there's another one to match it. I love the blue. Oh, and I like the gray. Y'all never know what we're going to find here. And this restore's hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 4, and I'll list their address in the description box below. Here we go. So y'all, I'm at the Habitat Restore in Morganton, North Carolina, and I ran across this fantastic deal. And one of the employees here is Melanie, and she's going to tell us about this great product.
This is a set of 2 panels. They're originally for twin beds. We did not get the hardware, but I think somebody could get real creative and also still make a twin bed because they do have the mountings. And the back, there are 2 in each box, and they're for $10. Come and see us at the Restore.
Thank you so much, Melanie, for telling us about that fantastic deal. And this is a large area rug that I saw the day I went. I didn't get a price on it, but you know it's not going to be much money at these restores. And I love this yellow upholstered chair, $85. And we're going to take a quick trip through their silent auction items. So number 8, they've got a vintage Valerie Modes bucket hat from the 1940s, possibly 60s. They've got a sterling silver locket. Well, I like that. Oh, and an old quilt in a frame. You know I love that shabby chic vibe. And they've got 2 silk scarves, and they said they've got the original boxes with them. And number 7 is a vintage 1950s Hopalong Cassidy lasso game. Who had one of those? And I'm not sure what you do with number 6. It's a set of 37 miniature lamps in the original box. And number 5 is a Batman collection, a set of 6 assorted Batmobiles. Who out there's with me? I absolutely loved Bruce Wayne. And number 4 is a fuchsia garden tea set. I like those colors. And number 3 is a glass/crystal collection, and they've got a vintage Saks Fifth Avenue crystal cow in the front, a little black and white cow, and they've got some hand-blown glass pieces. They've got a vintage purse, and they've got a pendant. Oh, wouldn't that make a fancy light? Look at that. And number 2 is a fabulous Disney collection. They've got that Jim Shore Disney Princess figurine in there. They've got a Mickey Mouse Club annual. That'd be fun to have. They've got some stuffed animals. I think I saw Bambi in there. There's Pooh. I think there's a Tigger and an Eeyore. And number 1 is a hand-turned wood collection. They've got a pencil holder, 3 vintage bowls, and a spinning top toy. And number 9 is a Taylor guitar. And y'all look at number 10, how fancy. It's a vintage Moroccan horse saddle. And number 11 is a handcrafted cowhide from Brazil. And here's a mud pie tray. I love the fleur-de-lis pattern. I love the silver handles. They've got it here for $6.50. And this gives me a farmhouse or shabby chic vibe. They have this 2-tier tray for $22.50. And they've got this red metal truck for $12.50. And here's another 2-tier tray for $14.50. And I'm always finding the best deals on lighting at these restores. This large glass pendant's only $24. And y'all know I love to ride my bike, and this picture just made my heart happy, so I thought I'd throw it in. It's only $6.50. And just know when you shop your Habitat Restore, you're helping someone else with home ownership. I had to show y'all these. So $100 for this larger one, and these were so heavy, and I was looking at the shades. Those shades are made out of some type of alabaster stone or some type of marble. I wasn't sure exactly, but they're really heavy and just so fabulous. Oh, I love that. Aren't those pretty? Let's see. They've got that one for $50. If y'all know anything about these, let me know. They look like vintage pieces to me. I wasn't sure. And I had to showcase this. I know we've been running across some of these lately. So it's a 1966 vintage manual typewriter. It comes in the case. You could get it back then for $89.95, and it had 3 choices of type styles. And do y'all remember that saying, now's the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country? I remember practicing typing that. I guess it kind of hit on all the keys, or most all the keys, but I just thought that was a great throwback. And this egg dish is a throwback for me. My grandmother always served her deviled eggs on those. This one's $2.50. And here's 11 vintage dinner plates by Nora Taki for $25. And y'all, I just love this little pink dish. I think it's so pretty. So it's $3.50. It's a mid-century piece, and it's by California Pottery. I think that would be so adorable to hang up as a bird feeder. Oh, and here's some fancy candle holders for $4.50. Oh, and I love the glass on that one, $6.50. And here's a green button tufted back office chair for $48. And y'all know I love the pillows at the Restore. This one's $4.50. And here's a vintage carved wood tray here for $6.50, or you could get it online for $40. And I just love this sign. It says, some girls are just born with glitter in their veins. I think that's all of us. What do y'all think? And this sign is so me. I cannot wait to get outside and dig in my flowers. And I like this mirror with a candle holder, $3.50. And I looked this up online. It says double distelfink, and it means double good luck or happiness and good fortune. And I'll have to say, we all need some double distelfink today. So that's my wish for y'all out there. And I thought this was a good deal. This one's only $4. Yes, we need to pause, maybe sip some hot cocoa, some coffee. Just take a pause. And y'all know I love the glasses at the Restore, so this one caught my eye with the etching on it. And I was like, I've got to look that up. So you could get the very same glass online for $45, or you could buy it here for $1.50. And the best part is, look at this. They had 6 of these. And same thing here. These are large glasses. I thought they were so pretty. I just love the detail in them. $2 a piece here, or $20 each online. And y'all know what section this is if you've been following my channel. This is the Antiques and Uniques part of this Restore, and I cannot wait to show you all the great finds. So they've got this picture here for $15. It's a gallery wrapped canvas. I love the frame, just those colors in it. I just think it's so different, very unique. And I looked it up online. These actually are for sale, like in larger art galleries. I didn't see a price. This one had sold like at an auction. I love just the cattle at the water. Isn't that pretty? Just very different, like I said. So I turn it around, and this is actually a piece made in Mexico. So I'm sure this is way more valuable than $15. Here's a vintage needlepoint chair for $28. Y'all know I love that needlepoint work. This one did have, just a little bit of wear on it, but for $28, a vintage chair, I think that's a great deal. I want y'all to let me know if you know anything about these dolls. I couldn't find any price comparisons. They've got them here for $6 each. So here's a beautiful pot for $4. I was like, oh, I've never seen one quite like it. So I looked it up online, and someone had them listed between $17 and $25 on Poshmark or Etsy. And I actually found out that they use these as chocolate pots. And here's a lamp for $20. You know how I love their lamps at the restores. I love the color on this one. And I found one similar to it online for $732. But you could get this one here for $20. Okay, who out there loves Lucy? I absolutely loved watching that show. They've got her book here for $3, so we had to take a look inside. This is just such a throwback for me. As a little kid, I always grew up watching Laverne and Shirley, and I love Lucy and Love Boat, so just near and dear to my heart. And I had read somewhere that Lucy actually was a blonde, a natural blonde, and she decided to dye her hair red just to stand out in Hollywood. I don't know if that's true or not, but what a brilliant idea. I think Lucy's comedic timing was just the best. I think one of my favorite ones, I actually had two where she was stomping the grapes, and I loved where she did the Vitamita Vegemint commercial. She was the best. And here's a vintage marionette for $4. And I looked it up online, and someone had one listed for $35 on Etsy. So this says, here ladies are 10 good reasons for buying Norge. It's a wringer washer. This was, I guess, their advertisement for the day. So it had a giant tub, triple action agitator, rugged auto-built transmission, white porcelain tub, steam seal lid, and it goes on and on. It had the perfect ringers, anti-airlock power. Everybody's all dressed up fancy looking at their wringer washer. I guess those were the days. See Norge before you buy. My poor grandmother had to use one of those. My other grandmother actually had a washboard, so maybe the one with the washer had it better. And I wanted to show you another book. It says Classic Country Toys, so I had to take a look at that one. Do y'all remember those Daisy Red Ryder BB guns? Oh, we had those growing up. And we also had cat pistols. I remember that sound and the smell, the little red dots that you'd run through it, and you don't want to use them all up because, then you wouldn't have any. So these were just a throwback for me. We certainly didn't have all these toys, but I just wanted to show you some. Okay, this little red Rodham tractor just about did me in. I actually slipped off of this thing. It landed on top of me, and I was sinking down into like a swampy mess. Growing up, my mother got me out, got me washed off, and I never rode that thing again. It was too dangerous. Oh, remember the little banks and how, they'd always do a little trick when you put your money in? I think those are probably pretty valuable nowadays. we talked about paper dolls. That was some of just my favorite things to get. I loved paper dolls. And I think I had a little tricycle like that. Mine was red and white. Oh, that just brings back such good memories. And who knew that Shirley Temple had a book? I did not know that, so we had to take a look inside. And I thought this was so sweet. So Santa Claus had apparently given this to Gail for Christmas. And it looks like she loved it. She wrote in it. And this was from 1958. And I just wanted to take a look and show you just the beautiful illustrations in it. And I think this would be perfect. You know, you could sit and read to your kids or your grandkids. I think they'd love a book like this. Okay, who out there knows what this is? So they've got it here for $5, and I looked it up online. It's a vintage silent butler or a crumb catcher. Looks like an old bed warmer, but I think it's actually a crumb catcher. And I wanted to showcase these. So it's a set of bunk bed steps for $25. It's got great storage under it. I think that'd be great in a kid's room, but if you had a tiny home, you know, you had a little upstairs, it would be a great idea to build your steps like this. So I'm back in the back, and these are items that they're waiting to price, or they're enticing you to come back the next day to see what the price is. So for $100, you get this set of 3 wooden tables, and I looked them up online. These are hand-carved Black Forest German side tables, and they've got the coffee table to match. These are mid-century pieces. I think that's probably a fantastic deal on those. And here's a gray love seat for $150. And this is a tea light holder for $250. And like I've said, for your kids or your grandkids, if you're making Easter baskets, definitely check your restore for supplies. This bunny was only $3. And here's individual Easter eggs, 10 cents each. And this was another throwback for me. Who out there remembers reading the Berenstain Bears? Here's an oak dining table with 4 chairs for $120. And sometimes I find loads of items here. So they have these smaller calendars for 50 cents each, with all the bunnies. Oh, and the horses. And I gotta tell y'all, I'm afraid of horses. I think they're beautiful, but I'm so afraid of horses. Dogs Gone Wild, we gotta look at that. Let's see. Oh, he's out with his girl, riding the golf cart, hiking. Oh, and the little chihuahua with his big turkey. Oh, and Paris, y'all know, I'm going to get there one day. I am going to get there. Oh, to me, every bit of that just looks so dreamy. And they had a load of these larger calendars, so just a quick trip through here with the hummingbirds. These were $2 each. Oh, and Maryland. Oh, and there's another one with the horses. And I do think horses are beautiful. I just have a lot of respect for them. I just get nervous. I get nervous around them. Let's see, more horses, wildflowers. Oh, Chevy pickups, muzzle trucks. We all need a muzzle truck calendar. Yoga dogs. Oh, baby goats. I think baby goats are so sweet. Let's see. Oh, cranky kitties. What? Oh, this makes me laugh. So cranky kitties. I think my kitty would be cranky if I put a wig on him like that. So there's one that looks fluffy like the clouds and eating his, I guess, his Valentine's candy. Oh, and he's been playing tennis. His little tongue there. Oh, the cranky kitty again. Oh, and I gotta say, September, they kind of look tough. Look at them. Oh, October's cute. Oh, and there he is in the stocking. Oh, too cute. And these candle holders kind of gave me that shabby chic vibe. That large one's $5.50. Hard to believe that's $5.50, right? Oh, and this one's pretty too. Let's see, $5.50 as well. So I hope y'all are enjoying coming with me. Please just give me a thumbs up. It certainly helps me out. So I'm going to combine 3 things that I found here. So it says choose happy. We should definitely choose happy. And it's the little things that count. Absolutely. And never try to put a wig on your cat or it's going to become a cranky kitty. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, come go with me today. Bye.